Hello and welcome to the PFL February to March 2024 season mid-season review. We've had some pretty exciting stuff in the past few weeks. New Orleans has absolutely had an unexpected uprising, totally shattering the competition. And that Boulder Austin game was a pretty exciting rivals match in overtime. We've had some pretty cool overtime games, especially that another rivals match in New Orleans, New York City, and yeah, San Diego has been pushing it as always, as they got the highest point difference. Uh, Boulder is definitely still in their offensive style of play with a 27 point average, and yeah. I like to mention that Indianapolis and Gatesburg have always been kind of defensive teams. New York City too, especially they got pretty low scores, but even though they lost both times, they have been close. Then again, things are looking pretty rough for them. Back to New Orleans, I think was very interesting right here is they are playing Indianapolis next week. So, and if they make that game, then they're going to clinch a spot in the playoffs with 3 wins. Because you know, even if Gettysburg also gets 3 wins, they'll be fine. And then Indianapolis and New York City will have at best, two to two scores. And as for the Red Conference, things are getting pretty shaky. Boise is losing pretty bad, which is unexpected considering how far they were last season, despite not against the playoffs. But hey, maybe they can make a comeback on their game against Austin next week. We'll see. But Austin has shown they are pretty good. But hey, they're two very similar weights, similar sized pencils. So anyone's game really might be a good idea to watch up on their game from last season. But yeah, and San Diego's been doing pretty good too. I think I already mentioned that, but that was a very close like last minute win from on the Boise game that he just really quickly messed up on Boise defensive wise or off or San Diego stepped up defensive wise, but you know what I mean. Uh, yeah. So right now I think what we're looking at here is probably Boulder versus San Diego and Gatesburg versus New Orleans in the playoffs, but possibly Indianapolis actually, but who knows really? Uh, if there is a tiebreaker between Gettysburg and Indianapolis, the head-to-head is a tiebreaker, so that would be Gettysburg's win. Same with Austin and Boulder. Um, if Boulder happens to slip up and they both end up having 2 to 2 scores or 3 to 1 scores, then Austin's gonna take that because they won their head-to-head. And yeah, pretty interesting statistics, and the road to the playoffs is getting very, very certain. So make sure you tune in here for more PFL League.